Hey, what's up guys? It is Rob from Movie Review Time, and I'm back with another tag response video. And I got a squeaky chair. This tag was created by Kweeny Todd, and I'll put the link to his channel in the description. I've seen other people do this tag, and I don't think they tag me in this, but they keep saying like, oh, if you want to do this tag, definitely go ahead and do it. So I thought I'd give my 2 cents because it's kind of a personal tag, more personal than some of the ones I've done. It's called the Small YouTuber tag. 7 questions, and they're really interesting. Some things you may not know about me, I'll get to answer here. And like I said, it's personal, but pretty interesting questions. So 7 questions altogether. Let's get started here. Question number 1. What inspired you to make videos? This dates back all the way to, I believe, the 6th grade, because my dad used to have one of those VHS camcorders, you know, that you put on your shoulder and you put your hand through here, and the lens was huge, and you put a VHS cassette tape, a blank one, in it, and then you can make video. That's what I would do. I always had so much fun, and I always did it without him knowing, because if he knew I was touching his camcorder that he paid like $600 for, you know, he'd make me go out to a tree and cut down a branch so he could come back and hit me with it. You know, he never did that. But honestly, like, it's been a passion of mine to make videos. No matter if it's like a home movie or sit in front of the camera talking about something, it's the same deal. I've been making videos since then. And, you know, the second question kind of answers a little bit more, but yeah, that's what I started to do it when I was like in the 6th grade, and it's just a passion of mine. You know, like movie collecting is a passion of mine, and making movies is a passion. I always saw myself as an actor or like as a filmmaker, so to say. My films were really crappy because I didn't have any, you know, I didn't have any actors or actresses. It was just me playing every part. And I got to learn how to, you know, run the camera, do effects, do certain shots, and I became really good at it. You know, if I would have went to film school, you know, I would have picked up everything right away because I learned. As I grew up, I kind of learned on my own. But to actually make videos, you know, once YouTube hit, it just inspired me even more. So, because I'm thinking, you know, not only my family will be able to watch this stuff, but now people around the world will be able to watch things. And that comes into question number 2. How long have you been on YouTube, and do you have any other channels? Well, first off, I've been on YouTube since 2007, 2008. Not many people know that. If you go on my channel, the very first video is my channel trailer. If you watch my trailer, I explain in the trailer, you know, I've been on, you know, my very first YouTube channel was a gaming channel called Nintendo Room. And I just came up, that was the only thing available when I was trying to type something in, but I just went with it. And I did video game rants and, you know, video game collections and showing me play video games. You know, it was something to start out. And then around late 2008, 2009 is when I started Movie Review Time. And it was a movie channel, strictly movies. And I explained that in the channel trailer. So go check out my trailer. Very first video on my channel. I kind of explain everything in a montage. But yeah, I've been on YouTube for a long time, and the thing is that you know, I kept switching channels and making new channels because these other ones would get taken down because, you know, the whole YouTube copyright thing was a complete mess throughout the years. And I always got targeted for some reason. You know, YouTube, it's like they were messing with me or something. Like every time I'd get like a copyright strike, it'd be false. I was just all over the place. You can ask some people who have been sticking with me since then. Some people who are actually subscribed to this channel have been there since the beginning, and they will tell you firsthand that I've been on YouTube for the longest time. And I probably would be a bigger YouTuber today if YouTube hadn't taken down my channel from that time. And you know, who knows where I'd be today? I don't know how many subs I'd have. I really don't know. But yeah, I've been on YouTube a long time. As far as other channels, I do have what you call a dead channel on YouTube called Rob Rants, and a lot of people will, you know, they already know about that. I'm not really proud of that channel. The thing about that channel is around that time, you know, I was just kind of letting off steam because a lot of things were coming out and I was pissed off, and I'd go out and knock down trees, and I would just try to make the videos entertaining by ranting and going over the top and cursing, you know, F this and F that. I've kind of changed the way my channel is now. Like, I don't really want to go back to that. It was a lot of fun doing rants, don't get me wrong, but I kind of went over the top, and there was a lot of younger people watching me, and I didn't want to set a bad example for those kids. And it's a dead channel, meaning that I can't sign into it, because at that time you needed like a Google and a Google Plus account to actually create a YouTube account. And I remember it was 2014, during my last video, I remember going home and trying to sign in, and it told me that my Google Plus account was non-existent. I called Google and they couldn't even help me. They didn't even know what the hell was going on in Google, like the masterminds of the internet and websites. They couldn't tell me what happened. So it's a channel that's just there. All my videos are there. I've eventually been bringing over some of them from the channel, but they're my videos, but I can't sign into it, therefore I can't comment as Rob Rants, and I cannot make any more new videos on that channel. So it's a dead channel. And like I said, I'm not really proud of the channel. There are some videos on there that I do like, but as far as, you know, I go over the top. It's just way too much. That's not who I am now. I basically just have a passion just to make videos about movies. You know, once in a while I'll crank out a rant. Once in a while. But it's not going to be like really over the top. So anyway, that's question number 2. Question number 3, where do you see your channel in 5 years? Well, hopefully, my channel will be bigger. You know, I think that's what everyone strives for. It's not just about money. You know, though I wouldn't complain if I was partner and YouTube was paying me, or through the ads or what. I mean, no one would complain about that. I mean, honestly, that's not the reason why I'm doing this. I'm doing this because I have a passion. I mean, hell, like I said, I've been here since like 2007, 2008. I've been on this platform. I have a passion for talking about movies, for reviewing movies, for showing stuff in my collection, and meeting other people on this platform to talk about movies with. I thought it was such a fantastic idea. Like I said, I used to talk movies with my family, and now you can do it with people around the world watching on YouTube. And it's just great. You meet new people every day. You hear different opinions. It's just a passion. I love it, you know. No matter how screwed up YouTube can be, I'm still here. So hopefully in 5 years my channel will at least grow some. I just strive for, you know, people to be able to come to my channel and talk about movies, not getting in any arguments, not debating and you know, trolling and all that stuff. Like, I don't have time for that. Like, honestly, I just want like legitimate conversations and opinions about movies, to be able to come and talk about it. Question number 4, what message are you trying to get across? Well, I think that goes into some of what I was talking about in question number 3. It's not really a message, so to say, it's just I want people to be able to come by the channel and talk about movies. I want to be able to, to relate to people that it's okay to have a different opinion. If I hate a movie and I make a video about it, ranting on it, you should be able to come onto the channel and say, in my opinion, I do like the movie. I would never bash you for it. I would never call you stupid or say like, oh, get off my channel because you like this movie and I don't. The thing is, like, the message is clear. Everyone has their own opinions. Whether you like a movie or not, it doesn't matter. We should all be able to discuss and just have, adult conversations. So I guess, if you want to call it that, I guess my message is that, we're all different, but we're the same. Especially if you like movies. There's just certain ones we like and certain ones we don't like. Number 5, do people from school find your channel? I don't know. I really cannot answer that. I'm not really sure. I graduated in 2001, which seems like a long time ago. And I don't even see anybody that I graduated with around my town. I don't see anybody really. And on social media, like, I don't, I have like a Facebook channel that's dedicated to movies. It's not like a personal channel, so I don't have any people that I went to school with on my friends list. So I would say no. Maybe there is, I just don't know it, but like as of right now, like I would just say no. I don't think so. Number 6, what does your username mean? Well, it's pretty simple. It's movie review time. And you could say it's time to review movies. Or basically, my channel is about reviewing movies or talking about movies or going over movies. I remember when I first picked the username, it was back at the time where you click on something and be like, it's not available. Or if you click on this, it says it's available. I remember I wanted something in movies in the title, or even movie reviews in the title. And I remember I kept typing movie reviews or this, that. Everything was taken. There was like, I typed something. I typed movie review, and then the letter T, and it came up movie review time. So I clicked it, and it was available, and I just went with it. So there's no real, I guess there's no real logic, just the fact that I just picked it because it was available, but I do review movies. But that's not the only thing I do on the channel. It's a movie channel, but I don't only review movies. I talk about different things, that have to do with movies, or talk about collections that I have, or, just talk about different things that have to do with movies. It's not always movie reviews. Last question, number 7. Who are your favorite small-time YouTube channels or small YouTube channels? Well, I wouldn't say I have a favorite. I would say the fact that I do watch a lot of them. Sometimes I don't get a chance to comment because I have twin 4-year-old boys running around, and if I'm on the computer, they'll come in and like I'll be in the middle of watching something, then I'll have to stop and then go attend to them, come back, and then I'll forget to comment. I watch a lot of people, like Horrific Nightmares, JM, of course, and all his, the horror gang like Lisa Loves and Sean Urshan. These people that I've come to know because of the tag videos and stuff like that. I'm introduced to a lot of newer people with horror channels and horror related stuff, and it's really cool. I watch a lot. I mean, I've been watching HorrorFan34 Thomas since he started. Alex 2.0, he does, you know, they're my buddies. They've been on YouTube for a long time. There's a lot of people that I watch. You know, Kenny, Metal Horror Pack, which is Justin. He's been doing his for a long while. There's so many. I mean, I really cannot just pick one or even just like a handful and just say they're my favorites. Really, they're all my favorites, you know, really, because I don't, you know, to be honest, I don't really watch any big time YouTubers, you know, like Logan Paul and all them, PewDiePie. I don't watch any of those guys. I think the only one I used to watch as far as big YouTubers would be Angry Grandpa. The Angry Grandpa show, of course, he passed away. And now it's Kid Behind the Camera, and I don't really care for that channel. But, yeah, I don't really watch big YouTubers. I watch just what you call the small YouTuber, like the small YouTube community. Like, that's basically what I watch more. Like Bronco Juggalo. There's just, you know, there's so many. But anyway, like, you know, I just want to say this, you know, I am really honored to have the privilege of knowing you guys. Like, all of you guys who comment and watch my videos and are part of this community and stuff. I'm really humbled to be a part of the conversation and the ideas of doing tag videos and, you know, talking about certain things. That's what I like about the community. In ways it seems different. Like, YouTube was always about trolls and stuff. It just seems like now I don't get faced with a lot of that stuff. I don't know what it is. Maybe people just gave up or just calmed down, because I used to have trolls like all the time. But pretty interesting tag video. I mean, honestly, like I said, it was a lot more personal than some of the ones I've done. But I hope I answered the questions, you know, hope I did them justice. But yeah, those are my answers. Like I said, I've been on YouTube for a long time. Not many people know that. Check out my channel trailer, which is the very first video on my channel. Go check it out. That should explain a lot of things. That even has my... Well, I think I don't know if I put Rob Ransom there or not in the trailer. I don't think I did. That's just kind of like, you know, it's a dead channel. I don't even really want to talk about that channel anymore. I'm not proud of it. I really am not. But, you know, it's there. So if you want to go subscribe to it, that's fine. There's really no reason to, because I haven't made videos in years there. I mean, it's like 4 years I haven't made videos. But I do plan on bringing some of the good, you know, some of the better videos over there, bringing them over to this channel, because I can download them off, because it is my, you know, they are my videos. I don't need permission. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching this. I hope you enjoyed this this video. I'm not going to tag anybody, because I think most of the people that I usually tag, and some of the people I've been watching, you know, obviously they've already done it, and they've already been tagged by other people. So I'm just going to say, if you want to do this tag, definitely do so. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. This is Rob signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next one.